Sisterhood Podcast. Have you missed us? Because we sure have missed y'all. It's your girl Karla,
And it's Sharde.
and we are back for a interesting episode on today. We are in our pink, and we are celebrating October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we would like to let y'all know we have a very, very special guest who is near and dear to us both. It is Miss Gloria Greggs with Glow Up Breast Cancer Foundation. She is joining us on today. Welcome, Glow. Welcome.
Hello, welcome. How y'all doing?
We good, girl. We are so happy to
Yes.
have you. Y'all, this month is important. This month is catered to us. This month is all about self-care, about self-awareness, taking the time to love on us first, doing what we need to do to take care of us. So we just gonna jump right in. So Glow, I know we talking about clock it. We're talking about self-care, and we're talking about, on the Sisterhood podcast, we're always talking about filling our cup and not being empty. So tell us, girl, what do you do to fill your cup?
Ooh, I like to go get my nails did, my feet did.
Hi.
I like to stop and get my Starbucks.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just leave them kids at home.
Yes, ma'am.
Starbucks shopping, go get some stuff. Brunch, happy hour,
Yes.
especially patio, nice weather.
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
Mhm.
that's my self care.
Yes.
And sometimes sitting in the backyard just in the morning, like that's self care.
Mhm. Listen, I think she named all of the self-care things. I know for
Above.
me, my self-care has actually grown over time. And don't get me wrong, I love me a nice pedicure and manicure from time to time. But I think as I've gotten older, my self-care has changed to just those quiet moments. Sometimes I will literally go park somewhere and put on my favorite podcast, read my favorite book, and that little just stillness has been things that have really helped me to just keep pushing. Now, don't get me wrong, I like stopping by my closest Starbucks, and I've been trying this new place, y'all. It's in Bossier. We don't have one in Shreveport yet. Seven Brew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. I like me a sip.
Yeah.
Girl, catch you one right there on airline, but get there before 7:45, because at 7:45 the line goes crazy. Anytime before then you can get in and out.
So what kind do you get from there?
So I go to TikTok, and TikTok gives me these recipes. So I'll pull up and I'm like telling the lady, hold on, and I'm telling her what I want. So there's one that's like this. It's like a cookie butter, add caramel with cold foam. So good. I know it's probably not good in calorie wise. However, it keeps me up, and I didn't used to do the iced coffees until my daughter was like, try it. Now I'm an iced coffee girl.
Yes, ma'am.
I went from hot to iced coffee.
Yes, ma'am.
So those are the little things that help me with my self-care. Sharde, what's your ideal of a self-care?
Kind of like you. I love me a time where I can sit in my car. I can pull up in the garage sometimes. I just sit out there. And sometimes my husband, I thought, you okay? I'm like, yep, I'm just fine. It's just that time alone. Sometimes I don't even need to be on the phone. Sometimes I don't even have to listen to no music. It's just a point of just having that time to myself and being able to think. Of course, I love me a good manicure and pedicure.
Yes.
I also love me some coffee.
And
And then I love going outside in my backyard and just sitting out there and just chilling, just thinking, just enjoying, just praising God, just all the above, because we do so much, we wear so many hats, and just to be able to enjoy me time, I'm thankful.
Right, exactly. Right. So ladies, if you can't take anything from what we just said, take in the fact that we all can agree in that stillness, that quiet time, that sitting outside. We all said that sitting outside and just soaking in that sunlight comes from the sun. The Son of God is who I'm talking about, and just basking in the nature of what He's done for us. And I think that is the ultimate way to fill your cup. So Glow Up Foundation, I'm reading your shirt. Catchy name. Tell us how that name got started.
Well, I'm Gloria. I don't know how the jobs in school, everybody just started calling me Glow. They just cut it short, and I just adapted to it. It was GG or Glow. I ain't even try to correct them. I be okay. What's a Glow? So when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, okay, I can take my name out. But it started as Glow, like GLOW, Glow Up.
Ah.
But Keisha, a good friend of mine, she was like, oh yeah, Glow, like shedding the light on
That's
breast cancer.
good.
I was like, oh, Keisha,
Mm.
you a genius.
Yes, she is.
So I just dropped the W because everybody was
Gotcha.
calling me Glow, and it's just
Yes.
the Glow Up breast cancer. That's how I got the name of it. Like
Wow.
shedding the light on awareness journeys, women and men, like just shine the light on breast cancer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about what the foundation does.
Well, it helps women that's going through chemotherapy. Well, I'm gonna say not even going through chemotherapy because I have some that have went through chemotherapy and hey, I just need a few households laying back on my feet. So financially, we support people with chemotherapy. Not only financially, but some people don't have somebody that sits with them while they get chemotherapy, or some people don't have somebody that bring them lunch. Like, hey, I'm bringing some lunch. I'm gonna sit and talk to you.
Wow.
Some of them, hey, can I call you? Yeah, come on. So financially, emotional, like whatever we can do. Like if you need a ride, you got kids, you want me to stop and order some food. So it's like whatever we can do to make that time easier because it's already challenging.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially when you're a mother, a wife.
Right.
When you're by yourself, you don't have nobody.
Yeah.
It's challenging. So just to be there financially, because that takes a lot in it, and you don't want to be stressed out. Not only your diagnosis, but hey, I got a bill that needs to be paid. What I'm gonna do, this and this. So we kind of help try to cover it all.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So my question to you, tell me about your story, about what happened, like what were some of your challenges?
Oh, I had a lot of challenges. When I got diagnosed, it was cancer never crossed my mind. Even though I've been like working in oncology from a medical assistant, seeing people come through the doors with journeys of different cancer, and then when I became a nurse, going back into oncology, seeing the same thing. But I would never thought I would be on that other side.
Wow.
So when my breast hurt, like I think my baby was like a year and a half, like, oh, you know, it's hormones. I'm listening to the doctors, oh, it's hormones. Oh, cancer don't hurt. Oh, let me mush on it, it's movable. So that never crossed my mind. But getting that diagnosis, getting that phone call, I was still in denial. Like I was still like, I cried and I'd be like, whatever, cry, whatever. But it was the moment that bag of chemo got up there. It's like, girl, you really finna do this.
Wow.
You really finna do this. Like, it was hard because my faith wasn't strong at all. It wasn't. I found I was angry. I was questioning God. Like I had to pray, God forgive me. But it was very emotional because sometimes I'm not the type of person that share my emotions. I keep it closed in. So you ain't gonna see me cry. If I do cry, it's gonna be in the car, in the shower, so my kids won't see me. It's like if somebody come give me a break from my kids, because I have my mama and my sister and them there, like those are my moments. Because I'm sitting here questioning, like, okay, you could have gave me everything else, but you gonna give me cancer. Like, so it's like, but through that journey, like, it's like, okay, you can't be doing it to God. Like, you know. So it was tough. It was tough having a baby, 1.5, 2 other kids, and here I am, like, in my mind, okay, am I gonna beat this? Is it gonna take me out? Who's gonna take care of my kids? Like, I still gotta work. It was just so all over the place.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
What were some of your symptoms?
Pain.
Okay.
Like, and I never I thought about it, but when you have a 1.5-year-old and you've been trying to breastfeed, hormones, cycle all the way, I didn't think none of it. But my breast wouldn't stop hurting, and the pain got worse and worse and worse, and it was like cancer don't hurt. Oh, it's mushy, it's movable. Oh, you know, so pain. It got so horrible. I was at work and I like grabbed my chest, and thank goodness for the doctor I worked for. At the time I was in internal medicine. When he looked at me, he was like, what is wrong with you? He was like, is it your breast again? I said, yeah, it's my breast. So he, Dr. Cup was one of his good friends, and he texted and told her, hey, can you be here this time, this and that? So I'm going in there, okay, I'm ultrasound, maybe it's abscess, some old infection, something. You know, something else. I never think that it would be cancer.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like, and when he called me on, he was so sweet. He was like, I'm like, I'm gonna go through the weekend. This on my mind, can't enjoy. And he was like, well, I'm gonna be on call. So I'm gonna keep looking out for it. And he said, answer the phone. And I didn't answer the phone on the first ring. I didn't answer the phone on the second ring. And I said, well, maybe he'll text. And I'm just sitting there, Family Dollar, Hawaiian juice in my hand. I'll never forget it.
Wow.
Over there, Hawaiian juice, and the first words came out his mouth was, I'm so sorry. And it still didn't hit me then. It was like, okay. Like, it never hit me till I walked in that cancer center. And now I went from being a nurse to now I'm
the patient.
I'm on the other side of it. Like,
wow.
It was life changing.
Right.
So strong.
Right, yeah. Very strong. So when they told you that, what stage were you, and did they talk about like removing the breast, or was it just chemo? Like, how did they figure out your prognosis?
Well, I did the breast biopsy after the I did an ultrasound, a mammogram, and then I did the breast biopsy. And excuse me with my brain. I think I was stage 2B. I was like one short of becoming stage 3, and I had 14 lymph nodes removed, and one was positive for cancer. Okay. But it was small as a fingertip, so that's why I didn't cross over to like the fully stage 3. Okay. How they explained it to me and how I looked at it. So when I seen her, she was like, "Oh, we're just gonna take off your right breast." I said, "No, I'm getting both breasts took off." She was like, "You 30, are you sure?" Being working. They're not like most women I see get one breast took off. I'm looking at them 3-4 years later. Like, so I'm like, no, we can take both of them off, get some reconstruction, get a little free boob job, because you got to get the good out of it. Like, I don't have to wear a bra. They just sit up. So it's like, I'm going to take both of them. So I got the double mastectomy with reconstruction.
Okay.
I had to do the genetic testing. And I had to do the oncotype test. And that's where it sent off your a piece of your tumor, and it give you a percentage, and that percentage lets you know that you have to do chemotherapy. Okay. I was, of course, in the high percentage range because I was already young. All young, they say, is very aggressive. So I had a moment where I was like, okay, I got both of them cut off. I ain't gonna need chemo. Got a little happy, but then not too happy because it was still a possibility. But when they tell you, okay, we finna do rounds of chemo. Like, I thought if I chop and this out. But I understand now, because by my age being young at 32, your hormones just like they want to cover everything. Okay. So I went in there with my braids, still in denial. You're like, you ain't gonna take a braid? I ain't gonna take my braids out. Still went in there, got my chemo, still had my braids. I think the second one, girl, I woke up, braids on that pillow. Like, yeah. But people tell you, oh, it's just hair to grow back. Oh, you still look good. That is still taken away from you as a woman. Right. You have no breasts. Right. And then here I am, no hair. And I don't even remember who I called. It was 3:00 in the morning. I don't know who it was I called, but I was just crying. I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be this emotional, but it was emotional. It was like, yo, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And you said you were 32.
32.
So that lets you know it doesn't have, you think, when we start to think about breast cancer and even just cancer in general, we think older. Right. I'm too young for that. Right. But here you were at the age of 32 having both of your breasts taken off. Like, what did that do to you mentally?
Yeah. I was screwed up mentally. And I was, they say nurses sometimes are the first patients.
We are.
I was so against counseling. So I can talk to myself. Breast cancer showed me, baby, get you some counseling.
Wow.
Because looking at that, and to this day, I still can't really look at my scores. I hurry up and, so it still messes with me mentally. Wow. But counseling, when I got counseling with, like, the first 2 sessions, oh, baby, I just cried. She just said, it's okay. It's, it's okay. It's fine. My third one, then that's when I got to talking, and it felt so much, like, better. I remember going to my oncologist, and He was like, "Are you okay? What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine." And I just boo-hoo crying. He was like, "You could have been said something. This is normal.
Wow.
It's okay." But counseling did wonders for me, like emotionally, because it's up and one day you feel good,
Right.
the next minute you be thinking or you look at a score and you just bust out crying. And then it's moments where you're around people too,
Right.
but you gotta sit there and be like, you gotta hold it in until you get somewhere by yourself and let it out.
Right.
So it's still mentally hard. Like
Gotcha.
I don't, because it's still in your head. Like if you have a hurt, a pain, or a
Right.
rash, it's like, oh God, here you come again. So mentally, it's just it's still a roller coaster.
Right. Yeah, man, that's a lot, and that's a lot to unpack.
It is,
and at such a young age, and having children. You know, so you have to be strong for yourself, but you still had to be strong for them. So I commend you for just even being able to sit here and share your story with confidence, because that is a lot, you know. And so we think about how it affected you mentally. So I know you said your faith wasn't as strong because you were questioning God and why, and those are normal things. I mean, we're human. We have flesh. Right. We know what we're supposed to be doing, but then you're like, why me? Right. You know, so how has your faith changed since all of this?
Oh, it's totally different. I'm not gonna say I'm not numb. Some people say I might be a little nonchalant, but it made me strong as a person. Like I look at why not me, because if I didn't go through this, I wouldn't be able to build my faith and be strong now. That's right. Like some stuff that happened, I'd be like
I beat cancer.
And it's like I'm not giving my energy to it.
Yes.
Like, you think about what you've been through, and it's like it's better things I can better things I can put my energy into, better things I can argue about. Like it just made me, I don't want to use the word numb, because I still have feelings.
You're resilient.
Yeah, and I just have this boxed up, like, okay, it is what it is, like, and it makes you think that, because once you have a second chance on life, it's like, I'm gonna live life how I want to, when I want to, I'm gonna do what I want to, because I got a second chance. And some people take that as offense. It don't be offense. It's like, I don't have to rush to do this. I don't have to. I'm gonna do it when I want to do it, like, because it's like it's a second chance on life.
Yes.
And I tried, and the other women I talked to, the first question they asked me, is it gonna get better? I don't want to be like, no, girl, it ain't. But I'm gonna be honest, it don't get better, because like coming up on 5 years, they say sometimes that's when it'll reoccur between 5 and 10. So when you hit that 5 year, that 10 year mark, that's gonna be on your mind. When you look at your scores, it's gonna be on your mind.
Yeah.
I still the hormone blocker for breast cancer. I got been on for 10 years, so you still taking the pill, and it hot flashes and put me in the early menopause. And the good thing I don't have a cycle anymore. I haven't had a cycle from 2019. I hated my cycle; they were horrible. So
she was like, "So you find the joy?
Yeah, you find the joy, like
sign me up, right?"
Like 2019. So you still have I still go see my oncologist. I still so it's still, it ain't like you can, okay, I'm done with this journey. It's right. No, that journey keep going on.
You just
and it's gonna go on. It's gonna go on forever. So it is not gonna. You're gonna grow through it. It ain't gonna get better, because you're always gonna be worried. It's gonna be back in the head, like, is this hurting? Is this? But you're gonna grow through it. Right. You're gonna be stronger. You're gonna handle things better, and you're gonna be out there to motivate somebody else. Like everybody don't. Some people are closed in. It's a lot of women that I met in Shreveport, Bossier, that are going through their journeys now, and they were like, I haven't told nobody. Don't say nothing. I respect that. It's so many women that go through. Everybody's journey is different. Right.
True.
And it's like somebody gonna be private, somebody gonna because when I first got diagnosed, I said, I'm not telling nobody. I'm cutting everybody off. I hate everybody. I can't stand everybody. I don't want to do this and that. But that was me going through my anger. My anger, I went with denial, then I went through sad and crying and all this and that. But I'm glad I did share my journey. Like, because when I shared, I remember I put that Facebook post up, and everybody was like, what? Why you ain't telling nobody? Like, I remember that. Because it was like, I wasn't going to tell my journey. I went, I'm like, okay. Jessica was on me. Like, my cousin is the one, she passed. And
it's okay. It's all right.
What am I? on my journey.
Mhm.
So
It's okay. Listen,
it's
take a moment.
hard.
Yes, I bet it was hard.
You know,
It
you
was.
had that survivorship.
Give me a hand. Give
I
me a
didn't
hand.
think
Yes.
how it's survivorship remorse.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought it was true
Right.
with her and my daddy, but it's like why their
What?
story could be like mine, like
Right.
why hers could be like that.
Right.
So and when I stopped doing stuff from Glow Up,
Mhm.
like I wouldn't like I didn't want to do it no more because
Right.
she gone. Like
Right.
every time I opened something, right
Mhm.
down, her name was right
Mhm.
there. Her,
Mhm.
I had an ideal and she had an ideal, she'll call me, but it's like now I don't
Mhm.
have that. So I did shut down a while. You know,
Mhm.
people was asking, like, what's going
Mhm.
on? You ain't at the basketball game. It was hard.
Right.
Like, and the last one I did without her, I had to, stand there like it was moments, but
Yes.
that was my cousin.
Exactly.
Yes, she started off with her journey. Like came back,
Mhm.
she did it again, came back.
Yes.
So you look at it like, why her story was different. Why other friends, stories was, high school friends. Like why were theirs different? Why theirs
Right.
couldn't be? So
Right.
that survivorship remorse is so
Mhm.
real.
Like I made it, but she didn't. Why?
Yeah, why her story could be like mine.
Mhm.
And then I lost my dad to colon cancer. Like, why his story could be
Right.
different. So it's the journey. It's emotional.
Yeah.
It's
Right. It's a roller coaster.
mental. That's why I make sure I have my mental time to myself. I don't cry enough. That's why I cry at the least love. I haven't grieved properly, but I'm working on it.
Good, and that's all that matters.
Yes,
This is your safe space.
Yes, it is.
Yes, so it's like, all of that.
Yes, that's a lot.
It is.
However, through all of that,
Mhm.
your dad and Jessica, that's your motivation to keep pushing.
Right.
So that even though to let people know everybody's story isn't going to be the same. Some people are not going to be or going to survive their story. However, being there for them, being able to comfort them and help them through their process helps you through your process.
Mhm.
And when I hear you talking about your foundation, and for y'all tuning in, it's GLO Up Breast Cancer Foundation.
Right.
Go and like her page. There's options on there to donate. Your donations will go to a good cause to support other women who may need help financially, who may need just housekeepers sent to their house because they don't have the energy to cook and to clean. So this is something that's helping women. It's a resource, another resource, and we need to be that safe space. We created the Sisterhood Podcast to be a safe space. I feel like your foundation is a safe space, and the Sisterhood Podcast will be making a donation to your foundation to help a woman, because we have to be that for other women, and we don't do it enough. It's so competitive, and so we need to take the time to create environments where we can pour into other women, because you may have not had that. Your story may have looked different, where you may have had support, but your support may look different than other women. So you're being what you didn't have to others. And that's a blessing in itself. So we pray prosperity over your foundation, that it will be a household name.
It will.
It will. But I'm proud of you to be on this platform sharing your story, because somebody out there needs to hear that. They need to hear it's hard. It's tough. You want to give up on yourself. You're going to question God. You're going to do all the things. But however, he didn't give you a spirit of fear
at all,
but of a sound mind.
You're doing it, baby.
Yes.
You're doing
Yes. You are, and Jessica is smiling, and she's there with you.
She sure is.
Every step of the way. So don't give up. Keep pushing, sis.
Yes.
You got this.
You sure do. We here with you. We got you too.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
I've met a lot of other wonderful women that they turned their journey into something to help other women.
Right.
Like Miss Scott, she just got married.
Yes.
My sister got married. She has a beautiful body and more. She was breast cancer survivor 4 times. She got a store in Benton. She sell prosthetics, oils, bras. Like at the time when I had my tubes in, I had Coban like holding it up around. Like she got the bras where you can put them on and put your tubes that's draining. And she got so much. It's different women that's turning. Miss Kimberly, I went to home for her yesterday.
Yes.
She's a survivor. She does a breast cancer pink day down there. So it's so many women in Shreveport Bossier doing beautiful things like See Right, Pink Ribbon. Like when I was going through my journey, that's who paid my rent and paid my bills.
Wow.
So it's so much like to want a man, and she have one where she do all cancers. It's like I think it's cut the can out of cancer.
Okay.
Like
cut the can out of cancer. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just so many women that's turning their journeys is beautiful to help other women. Like it's awesome. It is, and I love going to other women's stuff like this. Like we can all.
This is what we need.
This is what we all need. Like because we need each other.
Right. I instantly thought of Tragedy to Triumph.
That's what I was finna say. Yeah.
Like we read each other's mind. Like they took tragedy and turned it into triumph. And you named a lot of resources. So after we're said and done, I want you to give me that list, and we're going to share that on our podcast page so that women will know that these resources are available, even if not for them, for someone else in their sister circle, or if they want to make a donation. Because we're living in some times, and so people that are grieving, people that are suffering, that's an extra burden on them. So if we can lighten that load and put those resources out there, then we definitely will.
Because everybody don't have a village.
Right.
And that's the struggle with, some women that get diagnosed as single mothers, family out of town.
Right.
Who don't have people, that help them. So it's like everybody I was thankful for my village.
Right. So I was going to ask you,
who
or what was your support?
My support was my mama. At the time I was in a relationship, my significant other, my sisters, my friends. I worked at Tri-State. They surprised me. They gifted all the doctors from gift cards to meals to I was so thankful for all of that. And that's when I was in chemo, and you hear other people's stories, like some women taking a taxi to chemo, like you don't have nobody. And that's what I was telling Jessica. I was like, man, it's just so crazy. And she like, what you want to do? Like I told her, like, Mom, we gonna do it.
Okay.
Like, she stayed. I laughed at it, and she stayed on me. Don't you supposed to be meeting somebody else? She stayed on me, like every idea. She didn't say no. She's like, okay, let's do it.
You need people
like
yes.
Why you lay?
So she was the cheerleader behind.
Behind everything.
Okay.
And I called her. I was like, well, I need a vice president. I know I got a vice president. She said, "My who?" I said, "You." No, you got. Yes, you are, girl. Yes, you are going to be the vice president. You're going to be there. And like the first event, Simone, she helped me with her organization, brick by brick. She same with us. Okay, what you finna do? You got to do this. You gonna have to do this. You need to do this. Like I was so thankful for them to get the ball rolling. That's how the Glow Up Ball Out for Breast Cancer started. I was a Woodlawn alumni. I played basketball. I was trying to relate to something that I can do, and my alumni give back to my school along with having something there. So Simone took me by my hand and showed me the ropes of what she is amazing of what to do, how to do this, and the games we raised money. I fell off, but
that's okay.
It's okay.
But both of the games we raised money, and I was able to pay a car note. Buy a Walmart card of $100 for groceries. But it's only so much you can do.
Right.
These days, car notes $700.
Right.
Mortgage $1,000.
Right.
$2,000 right now. So it don't go far. But any little thing helps.
Right.
Like, I'll take you to, don't you call it cab. It's stuff
right.
you can do that
little
don't
things
cost money. Like just time and conversation and just talking to another. And I want to bring up Miss Joyce. She reached out to me. Me and Miss Joyce haven't met face to face, but baby, we talk like we've been knowing each other forever. And I told her we gonna meet this month. We gotta meet this month. We gonna have to, because we didn't talk on the phone and cried on the phone together and talking. I'm like, it just shows you like how getting around a community, how you can be there for each other. And that always reminds me of my why. When I get down and depressed and I don't want to do this, it's just okay. It reminds me. And it's funny how God works, because every time I'm like, I'm not doing this, I'm done. It be somebody call me or somebody say something. I'm like, yeah, God, I know this.
That's right.
Okay, I get it. I get it. And I was talking to one girl, and she was the first person I probably shared it with. I don't know. But it's getting better. But breast cancer month, it's awareness. It's for us. But it was so depressing to me. It was so sad in the emotions. It was like, what, girl? Like, because yes, you making awareness is your month, love on yourself, but it also brings up those memories. Those, even though you can look back, but still, but it's like I had to get myself out of it. Like that's why I'm something like, can you do this? Can you? Oh yeah, here I come. Because I know if I don't do nothing, and I tell myself every year, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna relax and enjoy myself. But when I find myself doing it, I feel myself getting back in that depression mode. So it's like I have to get up and go, and do something, because mentally it's a struggle to get to, so.
Because it's almost like you have to relive that diagnosis day again, because you literally said, I was in Family Dollar holding a jug of Hawaiian punch. Like, I'll never forget that, because you're like, I was holding Hawaiian punch. And so you almost in October, you relived that day, and it kind of cringe at,
and that voice reflects, okay, I'm so soft. Like everything just, it ain't gonna never go away. It's there fresh all the time. You're like, dang, you still, it's still that voice in the head, like.
But God.
But God, yeah.
But God.
And it's so much purpose in what you're doing, though, because you're standing in the gap for so many people. Other people who are going through. You just being that light for them, and so I love what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
I love that, being the light. And so you think of even when you say you changed the name to Glow from instead of GLOW up into Glow with your name, but still it's a symbol of being the light. You are the light in a time of darkness, the darkest moments of a woman's life, if we're being honest.
You need that person to talk to sometimes. Like you need that person to talk to and beat their stuff. And I remember when I was working at Christians, when Meadolyn first got diagnosed. I think she was 21.
21?
She was 21. Don't quote me on that. She was somewhere in between.
Wow.
And me and some of the other chemo nurses made a sign, you can do it, you can do it. And seeing her coming there every day, she never gave up. Sick, nauseated, laying in that bed. And when I went through my first chemo, she was sitting right next to me. So it was like, we took a picture, like recreate the same thing. Like I was standing with her first day, and she was standing with me.
Wow.
So it's like people come. I never think years later when she started, she'll be here with me. Like,
so that's okay. You're fine. I am too.
Me too.
But that you sitting there telling that makes me already see that's your why not, because he took you through all of that. What you had to be to someone else, she turned around and was to you, and vice versa. And so we can say we want to be a safe space, and I can say I want to be a safe space. I will sit and listen to every woman, but I have never gone through that journey. I've watched my dad go through chemo, I've watched family members, but I've never had to do it for myself. So to see you who has gone through it for yourself, I love what you're doing by creating the foundation, because you really truly can relate on a whole nother level. Yes, I can sympathize and be like, I could only imagine, but I still really don't know. You lived it. You're still alive to tell your story. And so the fact that you're choosing to have a platform to pour into other women, that is amazing. So why not you?
That's right. The thing is,
why not you?
Because the thing is, you could have kept it to yourself,
right?
Just like you was talking about. You kind of didn't want to say anything about it, but look at you now.
Right.
You took that. I could have not said nothing, but you said something. You spoke out, and you're making a difference.
Right.
Okay. No, you're not trying.
You're doing. There you go. So what's next on the horizon for for the foundation?
Well, the Glow Up Breast Cancer Ball Out is coming back.
Okay.
I'm telling people to keep asking me.
Good.
We ready.
Yes.
Already. It's like I don't want to just celebrate breast cancer in October.